So when did the band start? And tell me like how you all met, and because I know Ryan was in Sacramento. I didn't even really know he moved to Vegas for the longest time. So yeah, just how that all worked out.
Local scene. Uh, I moved here and I was here for 4 years at the time. And I've decided, hey, I want to find the local scene. These guys make a lyric video called Makes Us Enemies and put it on YouTube because I typed in Vegas local scene or local music,
Hmm.
right? Or local metal or something like that. And it showed it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And put it on. I was like, whoa, I'm
That's
so
tight.
glad. And I looked up the name on social media and they were like, we have a show. So,
Nice.
and my buddy Jared from Rivers and Nile was playing that night. So, and they opened for them. And so I had two reasons to go. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. It's funny, is
Yeah.
all the other locals that played that night, I ended up like befriending somehow. That's so
You
cool.
can't friends with
It's
anybody.
it's
Right.
it's funny how that works out too, because even lately, because I've been talking to like people on Adam from Oceano's live streams,
Mm.
and there
Uh-huh.
was like 15 people who went to the show that we went to in San Francisco, and we all met up before the show. And now I know people back in Sacramento again. There's people in Oakland. There's people in Berkeley, and then it's just crazy because now that's just that little group of people now
The
will,
community, man.
will
It's a
expand
fucking
everything. You know what I
community.
mean?
Yep.
It's
Hmm.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got to.
So it just branched out from that show. So
Yeah.
we played the show. Ryan wanted to do an interview with us, through his old podcast.
Mhm.
Um, and then our guitarist at the time was moving away, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I play guitar. You guys are rad and anything, whatever." So I'm like, "Well, come jam with us." He showed us what band did you show me?
Probably Mirai.
Yes. So he showed that band,
That was more of
and
a hardcore
yeah,
style.
and it
Yeah.
it, it fit perfectly. So I was like, "Oh well, this dude's leaving. Come and jam with us." So we fucking jammed together after the podcast, made friends, and that's how he became part of this band.
Right.
But basically, we started in 21 as a unit, for Body of Filth.
Hmm.
The drummer and our previous drummer, we went through a couple bands together trying to get that fit.
Yeah.
So we ended up like more simpler, fuck deathcore. Let's just go more anything we want to do, but more beat down, more simple, like
Yeah.
beat down style. So that's
Yep.
when we pulled that out. We pulled our old guitarist from another band and brought him in on bass. And then found, that Earl was our drummer. Found a vocalist at the time who's not with us anymore. But we all just kind of meshed together, and the first EP, that's out
Hmm.
is that result.
Yeah.
So now Ryan's in, we got new material, things are different. We got a new vocalist. We
Yeah.
do have a new drummer now, just because the original drummer we had, just had to do his own thing.
Yeah.
So now the unit that we have is we can expand further. We
Yeah.
can get a little more technical,
Yeah.
and remain our beat down style. So it's the new stuff that we have coming out is going to be really good.
I'm
You know,
excited for your guys' new stuff because
yeah,
I've been listening to a lot of you guys on Spotify, and it kind of reminds me of like old, like maybe not old Acacia strain, but like middle-aged Acacia strain with a little bit more of like the hardcore elements, because I know Ryan, and that I mean the hardcore elements are there
yeah,
in all the stuff. So like even before Ryan was part of the band, that hardcore style is there with like the heavier, the straight getting to the point. If you guys want to get in the pit, throw down, you know what I mean, kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
shit. Like,
Just get
Fuck
to the
yeah.
point, hit those heavy riffs, and
yeah.
just bang them out.
Yeah, but it's all the stuff is a really fun listen, that's for sure. Like I enjoyed. I've been listening to it almost every day for like a week now, just to prepare myself for like
Oh yeah, for sure.
things. Like, but it's yeah,
Well,
it's
the next track is it's called Horse Incinerator. We finished doing the tracking, so it's just being mixed and mastered right now. And that one is it is a tribute to Trevor from Black Dahlia. Um,
nice,
and it is very Black Dahlia-ish as well as like riffage goes, but then you get our Body of Filth beat down to it.
nice.
So yeah, man, it's a real exciting track. We're super fucking hyped about it.
It's so
Wait,
fun to play.
Yeah.
It's so
That's
fun.
one of my questions. One of the questions too is what's your favorite songs to play live? And I mean,
Oh man, well, do you want to do that first? Do you want me to do it?
All right. So just a couple weeks ago, we wrote a new song. It's called 12 Gauge Cum Shot. And that became my favorite song to play as of recently. But prior to that, I really liked playing the Slow Process. You know, that's a really fun song to play. It's all over the place on the guitar. Riffage wise, it's fun to play, you know.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of my favorite ones to play.
that's
live.
cool.
Yeah. And there's a live playthrough video that we did of that one too. So if anybody wants to check that out.
We're gonna link all your guys' stuff when we put the thing out. So
Yeah,
I'll make
yeah.
sure that
So
I'll make
that
sure
one's
that I
on
make
there.
that one the top. Yeah, we'll put that one on there, the playthroughs and stuff.
Uh, let's see, what's my favorite? 12 gauge is fucking fun, even though it looks like we are jerking off our guitars when we play those fucking riffs. But that's got I think the heaviest groove that we've got so far.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Look, we've only played it twice too. We only played
is that-
it for Bishop and Sacramento on this last tour. The
And
only
that's
people
gonna be
that
coming out with the
ever-
new stuff, right?
Yeah. Right after Horse Incinerator. So we're gonna hop in as soon as we kind of lock in a couple key points on that one. Then we'll hop in and record that, and hopefully try to get that kind of back-to-back release. Make these 2 singles, and then make a separate EP after that. You know, so that way we can kind of just keep dumping material. You know.
Is there a release date for any of this, or are you guys just doing the secret stuff?
Not yet, you know, because
Okay.
right now the guy that's doing all the mixing and mastering, he's remodeling his studio, so his gear's down. I'm
gotcha.
right now, so all my shit's down, you know, so it's hard for me to get him any DI tracks and things we want to do, because we try to do pre-pro at my house and then send it to somebody. Our buddy AJ, he did this last track for us because I've been all broken down, you know, with everything. So he did the last, you know, he did Horse Incinerator.
Yeah.
So, you know, no definitive date.
Okay. Yeah. It's, you know, people like to hear that stuff, but I like the surprise element in things too, because like when things come out and it's like new track coming out tomorrow, and you don't know exactly what it's going to be on.
Here's
And
the
it's
best
just
part
new?
is we don't do that. We're just
See?
gonna drop it.
Yeah, just don't say nothing.
We're
Drop
just
it.
gonna fucking drop it and just
That's tight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nothing's better than not expecting something.
Yeah, especially when you
Sometime we
Sometime.
might do the pre-save type of thing, but
Oh yeah.
you know,
Eventually.
from what I've been hearing from a few other bands that, you know, I'm friends with, the whole pre-save thing doesn't really do any more
No.
than just dropping the track, because that mystery drop right there, everybody's like, oh shit, let me grab it right now. But the pre-save is like, well, I'm gonna grab it later, I'm gonna grab it later, I'm gonna grab it later. You know, because they already know it's there but not available, so they'll just wait and wait and wait, and then it's not a big, huge explosion.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, it's a weird balance.
Yeah. So what's the album or the songs like generally about? Is there a reason for like the riff writing? Were you in a mood, you know? Like what's the process like in your brain at those points?
The new ones or the
What are we looking what kind of energy are we getting from this new
the new
stuff? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'd say it's definitely more death metal riffs than normal. So, but it's not a lot. It's more heavy.
Yeah, so
heavy
we got we've taken on with our new drummer. He's a different style than, you know, our previous, excuse me.
Yeah, his name's Boof Keister.
Boof Keister.
Nice.
So Chuck.
That's rad. That's hella rad.
He's more of a death metal, you know, faster style of drummer, you know, so just that alone kind of opens up a more for us, you know, just because our previous drummer, not that he couldn't do it, that's just not his style, you know. So with that, we've been writing a little more faster, aggressive riffs in that manner, like, more death metal riffs, and then
Yeah.
throwing in still our body of filth flavor, where, we're gonna hit those beat down breakdowns, not just a deathcore breakdown, but,
Maybe a slam
a
breakdown
fucking
or
Vegas
something.
fucking beat down.
Right.
Yeah.
Then that's one of my favorite things about you guys is that you just fucking don't care about what anybody says about that beatdown shit. You have it all over your cabs. You just
Mhm.
Oh
gotta
yeah,
live that shit.
have to live it.
Thanks to
Yes.
Robert, man.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Arachnid cabinets.
Yeah, you lucky bastards.
Those things sound so good live.
I know. I was watching. I forget what I think I was watching the one with Gary Holt playing through one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I was like, God damn! Between his EMGs on his ESP and that, I was like, God damn it!
It's wild.
It's a
And
mixture,
so
bro.
I have pretty much the same cab, so I use the vintage 30s like he uses.
But what I wanted to
And-
say was, well, whose cab did you play through at NAMM?
Oh,
Gary Holt's.
There you go. See,
I played through Sammy Duet's Arachnid
that's sick.
cab. So
Super sick.
his
So
tone
fun.
is not my tone, but it still sounded sick. Like,
Yeah,
but
you guys look
him
like he
and
was.
Gary Holt's was
Dude,
so
Gary Holt's.
good.
That's
So
his tone. Gary's tone in general, forever has always been
Well,
so
didn't-
good.
Didn't when we get there? Oh no, it was when I got there on Thursday. I think he switched them out, the ones that you have, with the cream backs, or maybe that was Sammy's cab.
I think that's Sammy's.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because Gary's was the same.
Yeah, I thought he changed it up, and I was like, whoa.
They sounded good as fuck.
They sounded good though. Yeah, no matter what it was. You guys look like you were killing it up there too. So
Oh, that was so
that
fun.
that experience is cool though, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably one of the best experiences of my life.
I've never met so many people in my life.
Right. Just meeting all these people you see online, people you watch have been listening to
Yeah, grow
Yeah.
up.
years and grow up listening to. Yeah, man. And you
It's
see
like-
them there.
It's like we played our set at the booth, and we're like, okay, we gotta go get to the car, and we walk around the corner. I'm like, Joe, that's fucking Doc Coyle right there.
Yeah,
We go right up, dude. Just right up, took a picture with all our gear in our hands.
crazy.
It's
Yes,
just
sir.
cool. It was a cool experience.
Yeah.
Everybody that's musician that can get there is there, and it was fun, man. And then,
Well,
and then we come into the booth. The Arachnid booth was packed,
Yeah.
which was wild, because that's definitely a newer company that's on the come up, and with how many people were there really checking all out, and then to be a part of a company like that, super fucking rad, man. Super fucking
Yeah, that seemed like an opportunity for you guys, and you guys took it by the horns and just that's what you,
Oh, hell yeah,
for
man.
sure. Like, because I've been following that cab company for a little bit on Instagram, and I never knew that you guys were a part of it. And then I started seeing you guys on pictures, and I was like, damn, they're about to blow up because that company is about to get. They're gonna get big. It's just what it is.
That company is getting bigger. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
got Sammy from Goat Horror. They've got Gary Holt, which is
Yeah.
what, Slayer and Exodus.
Mhm.
Yep.
Dan from Pathology, and then there's so many other like smaller names that are on there that are just
Yep.
the most badass bands.
Mhm.
And then I can't say anybody, but Robert's told me some other people are very interested that are in very big bands too.
That's tight. Like I said, yeah, you guys are at the right place to be with them. Like,
Hell
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
and we have pretty iconic looking cabs because everybody else has like a picture.
Yeah.
Ours just says Vegas fucking Beatdown. It's just
yeah,
like,
yours. It reminds me of when I was in my local band days, and you would spray paint on your fucking cab,
Uh-huh.
like what band you're in or whatever fucking logo you had. Like, that's what your cabs remind me of, but it looks good.
yeah,
It's not like spray painted and it looks like shit, or whatever.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's tight though. And do you guys both write the songs, or do you guys have like one person who does it more than the other?
We're clapping.
We riff, yeah. We riff back
Okay.
and forth, like, oh, hey, man, I got this riff, and then maybe he'll throw me one riff, and then I'll write the rest of the song, or I'll throw him a riff, and he'll write the rest of the song.
Yeah. Do you guys use it?
Pretty much 50-50 with
Yeah.
everybody.
We just,
That's tight. Do
it's
you guys
whatever
program
comes
drums
up.
too, or just have your drummer play, or do you guys program
Oh,
too?
dude,
Like,
Chuck's a machine. He
Okay.
finds the groove, and we're like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or
you just
Like
play to
any,
a click track, just
we might have ideas.
right now, we don't have our our IM set up yet. But we just kind of
We're about to,
go, yeah.
according to Chuck.
But we just kind of wing it, per show. Right now, it's actually pretty nice that, Chuck is really on point with when he learns something some way, then Shumway. Chuck Shumway. He learns it some way. Jesus Christ. That's incredible. But he's like really on point with it, so it's like he's really consistent, so it's the way we play it, he's not really slower or faster, by too much, the margin of error is really fucking short. So
that's tight. Yeah,
yeah, it's really nice.
that's tight.
Yeah,
Um,
his BPM is always on point.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts.
so he's like the built-in metronome, huh?
Yeah, but he's good. He's a built-in metronome, but he's good at like improvising if he has to.
Yeah.
Which is very rare because drummers
Yeah.
like to go. You know how drummers are.
Dude,
I don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
how many piece kit do you think he has, Johnny?
I mean,
For
probably
a
too
metal
many.
drummer that would play
He
what we
watched the
play.
video, or he saw it online.
I mean, it's either too many, like most like metal drummers want to have all the shit that they can get, or it's too little, where he's got one tom and one floor tom.
Yeah. He's got a
Right.
four-piece.
So he's
four-piece.
playing the Trustkill Records drum kit on some
Yeah.
metal shit.
He rocks the
He's
four
playing
piece.
punk drums.
Yeah.
He's playing blast beats and
He's
shit.
playing that Fight Fair shit on some blast beats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When we did the Metal for Marcos in Sacramento, so you had all these, really fucking phenomenal bands, but they all had huge kits, big kits, 12, fucking 15-piece kits.
That's
man.
what they look like, at
Toms
least.
galore. Yeah, I know.
40 cymbals, yeah, the whole
But
thing.
they were huge, right? And then we break out there, and Chuck pulls up with this fucking 4-piece little beatdown kit, and destroys it. Just fucking destroys. It's all a matter of how you play it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
all a matter of how you play it, and
Yeah.
and he crushes it.
that's tight. That's
Do you
what it
remember
needs to be.
Lauren was playing through an arachnid bass cab, which he doesn't have, but he got to try it with his dark glass head.
Mhm.
And the first song he played, it's rumbles so hard it shook the power cord out of the back of the head.
Holy shit!
So it felt
Oh, yeah.
so hard.
Damn.
That's really wild to troubleshoot, because who thinks that's gonna happen?
Right?
Yeah. What is that?
What I'm looking
Troubleshoot
for,
look
my
like
cable's good, my power pack's cool, everything's good. The fucking power cable rattled out. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of fucking bass right there. Good lord.
Good Lord.
Yeah. What would be some bands that you would like to tour with, or maybe have like a lineup that you would like to see with you guys on, or
You know what? Right now, I totally want to fuck with Belushi Speedball.
Yes.
So bad. Those guys party like we party. They
That's what's
throw a
up.
show like we throw a show, and that would be insane.
Yeah.
If we're together, it'd be too much going on.
yeah, you vibe. The vibe is there though. So
You know who I want to tour with? Have you ever heard of Banana Slamma? They're a
I've heard-
slam band that
I've
all
heard of
dress up
Banana
like,
Slamma.
all dressed up like gorillas.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I'm all for that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. That would be some shit.
Gucci
Yeah.
Speedball, Banana Slamma, and Bodybuild. That'd be the sickest show ever.
Then you guys can have like the Flanders come play,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Horse the band,
Oakley
all those.
Doakley.
Yeah, Oakley Doakleys.
Horse the
them.
Band. Man, I played with Horse the Band in one of my old bands. Those guys are fucking wild, dude.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that they were crazy too.
Oh, they're so crazy, and when you see them live, their music, when you listen to it, does not even do them justice when you see them live. Where like some people are like, oh, you know what, they were way better on the album, whatever, the live show lacked. But these guys, fuck the album, see them live, because
That's exactly how I feel about everyone came out and they had a fire breather and they all fucking stood there. There was keyboards hella loud, and then all of a sudden they just blow fire in the crowd, burn a bunch of people, throw a bunch of liquor on them, and just start. It was crazy. It was just insane. We're like, what the fuck, dude? Just what it is back in the day, man. Old school stuff. let's see. What are some of your guys' hobbies that you guys have besides music? Because obviously, we all have that hobby. I mean, technically, you guys are making it bigger than I am, so it's not technically a hobby anymore. So,
Oh, that sucks.
Man.
What's your
So
like fishing, like anything. I like to collect albums.
I
I have vinyls everywhere, so
Yeah, you collect video games,
I
don't
love
you?
collecting video games. Yes,
Yeah.
vintage games.
nice.
I have most of the consoles. For the most part, I keep trying to buy as many, cartridges and discs that I
That's
can.
tight. Yeah,
And then, and I fucking love growing weed, man. I
that's
do.
tight.
I do it for a living as my job, but I love doing it. I'm a breeder. I do that shit at home.
Yeah.
It's legit a hobby, making
Nice.
the best that I can make. It's fun.
That's tight.
It's a fun thing. It's like gardening. I'll just say gardening. I like
Yeah.
gardening, because I have my outside garden and growing anything that we can utilize, and eat off of and just save and have the best of anything. It's fucking great, especially when
hmm
you make it yourself. It's so much more rewarding,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
so, and then yes, playing guitar.
Yeah. Shredding.
It's at the bottom of my list.
Fingering the wood.
Playing guitar is at the bottom of my list now because I'm old. I
Yes.
like
How old
to
are you? How old are you?
garden. 44.
44. Yeah, I'm about to be 40 this year. So
Hell yeah, man.
yeah,
Join the
getting there.
40 club, dude.
That's it.
Really? Like, I swear to God, people told me before, when you're like 25, oh yeah, when you get in your 30s, it's great, But then when I got in my 30s, I was like, oh, I'm just now getting past
Matured, man.
out
Yeah.
where I need to be and what I need to
Yep.
do, But then all the 30-year-olds are like, man, we need to get to our 40s. But then the 40-year-olds are like, once you hit 40 is when you're fucking living. And now I get it because
Yep.
you've gone through your 20s, you've partied, you figured out kind of a little bit what you need to do, and then your whole 30s is just getting through what you need to do, and then you hit 40 and you're at that point. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm living my life. I'm established.
Yep.
Everything's going on. Fuck, I play in a band. I grow weed. My life is balanced,
Yep.
and now I'm fucking living. I get to go on vacation. I get to go on tours. Like 40's
It's
where it's at, man.
it's crazy that you have to wait 40
Get
years
there.
to do that. You know what I'm saying?
We don't live, we live.
Well,
That's
yeah.
it.
We really live.
Yeah, that's also what happens when you turn 40. You get drunk and pass out in the back of a truck.
What about you, Ryan? Do you do anything else?
I collect comic books. I haven't done it in a while, but I have what? How many?
9.
No, like
You have 9.
I have to have a couple thousand.
Do you have any
comic
Lobo
books.
comics?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Dude,
thought I said I'd
Lobo
give
was
them to
so
you.
good, dude.
Yeah,
We have like
I got a lot of
close to
stuff.
over 1,000 comics.
That's my wife.
Hi.
Nice. Hi.
Yeah, we have like
Yeah, we.
over 1,000.
There she is.
Yeah.
I'll put my head back.
Yeah. We have like we bought the whole collection of first pressings of Pantera albums, the vinyls.
Nice.
We have the first pressing. We even have the ones from like their hair metal days that still have the club info in the inside where you can join their fan club.
Wow.
We bought all that stuff. We paid a little bit of money for those, but we have a lot of albums that we have like I have a Thyards Murder autographed one with CJ. We have one
Oh,
of the
yeah, that's gonna
Pantera.
be worth money now that he's not even.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm
Fuck
saying.
yeah.
And the vinyl that we just got, the Godlike one, he's still on that vinyl. It was before they re-recorded it with Dude. So I still have the one that says CJ's name on the back of that too. So
So a very minimum amount were made
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's all the new guy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because right before they dropped it, we pre-ordered it, so we got ours like a week early, and then all that shit happened
Oh
with the
shit.
band, and then they switched it to the new guy. So we got the one with CJ's name on it. So I think there's only like 100 of those made. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting close to like we're just chatting now. So you guys have any other like stuff coming up, shows, tours? You got any like,
Oh, we got
name
shows.
drops? Couple more shows.
June 22nd, we play here in town at Eagle Airy Hall with rule of thumb, they're a old school Vegas hardcore band. They've been around for years, and they just recently have come back, played one show before this one, and now this will be their second show.
Nice.
As far as I understand, they're doing a handful of shows, and that'll be it for them again. So it'll be super fun, just for Vegas people.
Okay.
Then Haddonfield, which is the other band I play guitar in. It's like a hard rock, metalcore,
Okay.
style band. It's a lot of fun. Then there's a Night Fiend and No Angel,
No Angel.
and
Nice.
yeah, it's our buddy Alex. It's his little
Dark. It's like a dark wave, synth
like
wave
synth
kind
Oh,
of
wave.
that's tight.
music.
It's just
And
a
he
really
sings.
That's cool.
mashup of bands on the show.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just kind of a local Las Vegas type of show. Throw a bunch of bands together.
Like it's almost like a band showcase because everybody's a little bit different.
Yeah,
That's tight though.
yeah,
Yeah.
Those shows are cool though, because then it brings a little bit of everybody out. You don't just
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like
to
and
see what's in your scene. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
it's not just metal.
Yeah, and it turns people on to a new, something they might not have ever
Yep.
really heard before. And they come in like, what, I really like that shit.
Every single
Yeah.
one isn't gonna hear has ever heard anything like us. That's for sure.
And
Yeah.
the party, like we party.
Oh, we're gonna party.
Pool noodles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that pool noodle shit.
Um,
Those pictures were hilarious, man. I was like, I was cracking up.
Dude, the first show we started doing that, we had like floaties. There was like inner tubes and
Oh, so you
float-
went like full
a
pool,
big giant
pool course.
stingray pool thing, and we were all dressed in pool gear.
Oh yeah, you guys went pool court.
Through
Man.
it. Pool party.
Let's see what's next. So after that, the following week after that, June 29th,
It's a show that's
we
kinda
have it's kind of a secret for us because we need to get past this show with one promoter. Promoters really don't like you taking shows too close to
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. But this one we were kind of able to get through the 22nd show before they announced us. So although it's only 1 week later, it kind of works out for us without upsetting any promoters.
The
cool.
thing is we have to sell tickets for the second one, so
Yeah, so that doesn't affect ticket sales.
Right.
So that's good.
That's
But
tight.
it's an Uprise promotion show. Uprise does a lot of underground shows here, like warehouse shows, house shows, things like that. But they're always packed full of people, and this is a festival they're doing. I think this is their fourth one, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's their fourth one, and it's full of bands. And right now I don't know any of them yet because it's just coming up.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the next thing we're on, so that'll
Okay.
be announced right after, on the 23rd, basically.
Okay. Awesome.
But those are the next two shows we have, and right now nothing else after that. We'll be looking to try to get out of town and do some stuff as soon as we can.
Yeah. The next time you guys come to town, I definitely have to make it out to one of your shows because this time's a little.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said the next time you guys make it out here, definitely have to make it out to a show. This time was a little harder because we had like 2 shows in a row that we were at. So
oh dude, the Bay is definitely on our list of where we need to go.
yeah, we need to get you guys to like the city, get you out playing some.
Yeah, we got
Even
some
that
buddies that want to play with us. I've already hit them up.
Yeah.
And they're cool with it.
Yeah.
So, these guys, Lucinous. They
Oh,
totally
yeah.
were like, yeah, you could play with us. That'd be
Yeah.
sick. So
You should get with Wastewalker too, because I'm talking to John on Sunday doing an interview with him. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Cameron from that band. I could ask.
Yes.
Put our name in
Yeah,
there.
just pepper us. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's what I've been.
Names and just and I guess
That's what I always. I love doing that though because like John is one of those people that if you're from Sacramento, John Abernathy was dude,
yeah.
which was weird. Like because I know John, but it's like that. Still, I'm still intimidated to talk to John. So you know what I mean? Like, and I've known him for hell long.
We just took a picture with him.
But
the
it's
Metal
crazy
for
because
Marketers.
you're like, holy shit, it's John
Oh, yeah.
Abernathy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's in the pic. You didn't even know him. Talking John from Conducting, dude. He was at the end with
yeah.
with their with Grey Bush's drummer. I forgot his name. Simon, I think his name.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
And conducting. That's
too many people in one weekend. It's
It was a party.
You meet 15 bands worth of people in fucking
Oh.
3 days. I don't
Yeah.
remember anybody's name, bro.
I bet shit. I seen you passed out in that picture too. I was like, he must have been tired, bro.
That was the end, though. I got a
Okay,
picture
good.
of him, but I don't think I posted it. And he's passed out like
I
this.
seen it.
You guys, I mean, after a tour though, it's fucking exhausting. I mean, shit. Especially when you're in the backseat of
edibles the night before.
but yeah, but you're
way
also in
too
the
many
back of a
edibles.
Shout out
car.
to Eloise.
Eloise thinks of edibles, and I was so fucking high, and then waking up the next day was impossible. So all I could do was just sleep. I needed to sleep it off. It was a weed hangover.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They do exist.
The maximum weed hangover. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's after a tour though, man. Shit,
That was
that's
ridiculous.
hilarious. So yeah, man, it was good seeing you guys though. Finally meeting you, Joe.
Yeah, man, that's super fucking awesome meeting you.
Oh yeah, we got 4 minutes left on our thing.
So I can meet you in person.
I'm down. Whenever you guys come out here, I'm ready.
Okay.
I can't really afford to go to Vegas at the moment, but if I could, I would.
Vegas is all right.
Don't come here. It sucks.
Well, the Bay is
At
always
least the
Willie's for.
tourist parts suck.
Oh yeah, I've been to the strip.
Unless you
and it-
just want to be a tourist,
Right.
then it's fun. You know, you go and you gamble and you drink yard drinks, you know, and you just wander around and
You pay
You get
$30 for a long drink that has hardly any alcohol.
yeah, but you get a chance to just literally just be as foolish as you can be with no consequences.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's fun. There's a fun to it. Oh my God.
That's my wife, everybody.
Oh shit. Well, it was good fucking seeing you, Ryan. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's good.
Good to
seeing
find
you.
us. Yeah, dude, it's been a long time. But thank you guys for doing this for me.
My leg.
Yeah, thank you guys for doing this for me, though. I appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah, man. Hey,
It's-
thanks for
You're my first one on Zoom, and I've done 2 other interviews that were just on written paper. But this is my first time doing an interview like this.